Welcome back to FryMinis. I'm Eric, and today we're going to take a look at the new WizKids unpainted deep cuts castle royal court set, and I'm going to show you how we can paint them up to be table ready in just a few minutes. Before we jump into the unboxing itself, we've got a little bit of a channel announcement. Right now we're at 125 subscribers. We have a goal to get up to 150 by my birthday, September 11th. So we've got about 2 weeks to get there. Definitely think we can do it. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell, all that kind of normal stuff. Any likes you can throw on videos or any comments, super duper appreciate it. I think the more engagement we have, the more YouTube will show the videos, so then we can get more followers, more subscribers, and just keep growing. So to anybody that's already subscribed, thank you so much. To anybody that's about to subscribe, thank you and welcome to the channel. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so we have here the WizKids Deep Cuts Castle Royal Court set. So this is a brand new set of unpainted minis. I think wave 12. It's like $35 or $40. I got it on Miniature Market. Pick it up at your friendly local game store, wherever. I love these sets. There's another like townsfolk set. I really enjoyed painting that. If you've got me on Instagram at FryMinis, this whole coming week, I think I've got nothing but minis from the townsfolk set. So we have a bunch in this set, right? We've got a king and a queen, knights, both male and female, a squire, a page, a nobleman and noblewoman, a prince and princess, a male herald and cupbearer, a couple thrones, a dais, a lectern, a dome, a table, 5 table objects, 2 braziers, a jester, and 2 brazier bases with LEDs, batteries included, so it'll light up. So these minis are all pre-primed. That's why they've got that kind of whitish gray look. So you can jump right on there. Okay, so let's open it up. We've got one base, one medium base. A lot of people, I guess, maybe don't put bases on their minis. Okay, let's look through. So here we've got our table. One of the pieces I'm most excited about, a pig. The lectern, a book, some food, a pie, grapes, some more food, soup maybe, even more food for the feast. And here we've got the little ham and the turkey. All right, so these are the fires, the braziers. So they literally just sit on top. So on the bottom of this piece, there's a little on and off button. So if we click that, yeah, see, it lights up. So, all right, this is the dais, aka 3 rectangles. Our 2 thrones appear to be identical. They seem to have maybe griffin heads. So this, I'm guessing, is the squire. Could be a boy or a girl, which I like. The herald. All right, I believe this is the male noble and the female noble. These have pretty great detail. The queen, she is very fancy. She has a little flower detail. All right, this is the king himself. If you know a better way to do this, please let me know. But I always have the hardest time getting back in there. I just don't know how you're supposed to get back there. So if you know a good tip, let me know. All right, I think this is our male knight. I think this is the female knight. And this is awesome. This is one of my favorite minis on the set so far. Great detail, really cool outfit. I'm so happy she's wearing pants. She got this cool cape. And then I will guess that this is the prince. I'll guess that this is the female knight. This whole set has been really great. The lanky jester. This will be the cup bearer. Pour you some more wine, my lord. I don't know, I won't do too many voices. And our final, the page. I wonder what the difference between a page and a squire is. So if you've seen any of my previous painting videos, you know that I go for tabletop ready. There's a common rule, a 3-foot or a 3-inch mini. So that means how close it should hold up to really tight detail. I never want to do a bad job, but my goal is for the mini to get on the table. So that is a 3-foot kind of rule. So I aim for good enough when it comes to painting minis. And I think that suits a lot of people. I am here to help you get on the table quickly. And so that's what we're going to do. So sit tight and get your brush. Here we go. All right, so the prints, we are starting with the undermost layer, the skin. We're going to be entirely contrast paints on this, except for a couple gold bits. Snakebite leather, probably my favorite contrast paint of all of them, possibly my favorite paint of all paints. Blue pants are always fun. You can get a little dangerous looking like blue jeans though, but I think we're okay here. We went with kind of a armor, like a leather or brigandine. Some red sleeves, classic blonde hair for a prince. Now we're going to do a little bit of gold. We're going to give him those gold epaulets, scabbard, these circles on his chest. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be flowers, but I ended up just making them kind of rivets, like large metal plates, kind of like Thor. The way I do most eyeballs, it's just a black dot followed by a white dot, and then I try to do a vertical black slit. This is never going to give you world-class eyeballs, but they're usually good enough that they're not distracting. We went back and covered in a little bit of the paneling on his sleeves to go with some black for a little variety. And then we put it all together with a little bit of an army painter wash. So I think the prints turned out pretty good. His eyeballs I'm really happy with. The blonde eyebrows, I was worried about them showing up, but I think they work out great. The female noble, I will say the eyes are not good here. But they're kind of crazy in a fun way. This is one of the helpers, little gold accents on his shoes. So you know he's working for a knight, but he's not rich himself. And here's the other worker. The green and the blue and the red and the yellow, I think the color scheme works together to have a little bit of variety without going overboard. I'm really happy with how the, let's call it dungeon dressing turned out. The food is great. I really enjoyed painting those. The braziers, those were fun. I wish the light was a little bit brighter, but hey, it's a free LED. I do think all of these sculpts though are really great. So we painted that prince in under 30 minutes, real time, from start to finish. I think he's going to look great on the table. He'll definitely hold up to the 3-foot rule. And I hope this teaches you that, especially with contrast paints, you can get away with quite a bit without all sorts of crazy expensive tools and paintbrushes and high-end Tamagotchis and Doomaflachis. And no, I'm not normally that fast. I usually would spend a little bit more time with some highlights or things like that at least. But this was to see how quick we could go, and I would definitely consider under 30 minutes a win. I really like this set. I really appreciate the outfits and clothing, particularly of the women. Nothing too scandalous, although it would be nice to maybe see different sizes of people. I know there's some kids in there, but I'm thinking more different weights, body sizes, or builds. The furniture was excellent. I do wish the dais had just a little bit of texture on there. I ended up trying to freehand some gold pattern on there, but I am not great at freehand. The buttons on the braziers ended up being a little hard to click. That could have been a little nicer, and I do wish that there was a way for these to actually sit on there or kind of peg in. I ended up super gluing them to stay on. Some of the faces of the previous box sets have been a little soft, but I think these held up pretty good. I'm really impressed with the detail overall, but particularly in the faces on these. The Royal Court is definitely not a typical set, so it's nice to get some non-monster or clearly adventurer minis. You always need a king, so I would definitely count me as a fan of this set. Good job, WizKids. Okay, so to bring us back, we're closing in on our target of 150 subscribers by September 11th, my birthday. We're at 125. Be sure to check me out on FryMinis on Instagram. I post new minis every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I post a new YouTube video here every Sunday. And check out the description. I've got links to most of the things I used today, along with a link to the set itself. So until next time, thanks for watching.